You can't hear me because I was muted. Hello. Welcome to a very special episode, because it started differently, of Slay the Spire. Oh, December 31st, 1969. My favorite Slay the Spire daily. Yesterday sucked. We did really bad. Today, I like it. There's two names related to me, so the narcissist in me is very happy. Scores are amazing. Brewmaster's obviously very good. Time Dilation's very good. Hoarder is very good. Oh my god, we're going to have 15 copies of Alchemize in our deck, so that's insane. So we're going from 10 to 25, right? Yeah, we've had this before. Very, very, very similar, if not exactly this. I think we can only fight two. I mean, if I'm going to fight two, I'd rather fight them close together. And I think, I don't know, would I rather hit as many question marks as possible? I haven't really decided. I would like to have some blocks. I think adding blocks to this deck is going to end up being a relatively sane decision. Hey, could you give me some damage, please? Let me think. Hit you with this. We need 2 block. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. We're going to take a little bit of damage. It's weird because the scores are fantastic. I guess give me strength so I can kill you faster. The scores on today's run seem fantastic, so I'm assuming it's going to be easy, but oh my god, is it slow to start with here. I'm going to try. Give me some zeros, please. A 1 energy bash is beautiful. We finally made it out of purgatory. Give me a shrug, absolutely. We need some blocks in this deck. I'm not going to play up a false sense of urgency. Armaments is going to be really nice for getting a free Alchemize almost every time. Yo, right off the bat, that's huge. Okay, I'm starting to believe again. You know, I think we probably... Whenever you add a card, you add 3. Just give me the max HP. I don't want to go for those curses yet. This is too many shops, my friend. This is far too many shops, but thank you for helping me fix my deck extremely early on. We've added 9 cards. 6 shrug it off. Okay, well, that's not really what I was looking for, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like, if you want to do it like this, we can do it like this. It doesn't bother me. I just think it's funny that, you know, you're making it so annoying to find a way to deal damage to these enemies. Just want some single attacks. I didn't realize that would be so freaking difficult. Alright, give me a Snecko oil. So far, so good. Sure, I'll pop this. This is a little expensive, if we're being honest. So, give me an Alchemize. Give me 3 more draws. Some zeros, please. Okay, a 0 cost shrug it off. Armaments into an upgraded Alchemize, which costs 0. Gambler's Brew, the cards that are far too expensive to ever use. These guys are not time dilated, by the way, so don't get that twisted. 8 damage. All right. Might as well play the defend, I guess. Doesn't matter. No time dilation. It's just, it's a very strange way to run this deck right now. I guess, I don't know what you do with armaments, honestly. Probably start with Alchemize. Alchemize again. We're going to Gambler's Brew our 1 energy strike because it's horrible. Then do that. One of these days we'll draw enough attacks to kill enemies. I know it's going to happen. We're about to draw, you know, more dazes than we can shake a stick at. I'm almost positive of that, but you got to go. Okay, we got 8 damage coming in, which means we're taking none. Jeez Louise, man. I guess we'll do it like that. We drew a 0 energy strike. We either need some way to gain strength or we need more attacks as soon as is freaking possible. Because I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it's a little absurd how long it takes us to kill enemies. Okay. We're not taking any damage, so upgrade the strike. At least, like, 1 strike and this guy's done. He's more than done, actually. To a single strike. This is tedious. I don't want the win to be handed to me. I'm just saying, like, it's a little ridiculous, right? The fact that it's taken us this long to get basically, like, anything done. We're not taking any damage in the interim period. It's just annoying. You know, I can hit you for 8, but I gotta wait 20 years for all the cards to, you know, we got 5 strikes in our deck. Takes 20 minutes for them to come back around. Sure, there you go. 2 attacks is all I'm asking. That's 0 attacks. Alright, well, at least we purged 4 dazes out of the deck. $11 damage. The prodigal son is returned. Oh, whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage. Now we're talking, because we're exhausting cards on the regular. Dude, we need attacks. We might as well take a headbutt. At least we can headbutt an attack back. Try saying that 5 times fast. Don't actually, because it's not that hard. We're going to dex up armaments, make an alchemize free, play alchemize, 3 damage to all enemies, play a power potion. I mean, I guess we'll take rupture and we'll play it for time dilation purposes, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Play it again. There we go. We got some block out of it. Play it again. All right. We're taking no damage. All of a sudden, these alchemizes are worth quite a lot just by themselves. Hit ya. Hit ya. Hit ya. Look at that. Add a couple of attacks to the deck. Enemies are screwed. I really think we need... You know me. Same old G. I can't not, is basically what it comes down to. I can't not take Battle Trance. You want to smack him turn 1? We have attacks. Or do you think we should just power up instead? Save it for next turn. Yeah, save it for next turn. So don't hit him. Hopefully next turn you get a bash. No bash. Are we going to power up? Or are we going to... this time we should power up. No, you know, I think we have to... At this point... Yeah, I can live with it. We're going to take a few hits here. But I mean, that's what the weakness potion is for, more or less. So, do that. Armaments into Alchemize is a really good play. Probably should have popped this first. That's fine. We're going to shrug. And we're going to smack. A little shrug and smack. You wouldn't understand it. Okay. Battle Trance is fine. We can't draw anymore. So a shrug is worth 10. Shrug again. Play this. It's 3 damage. I thought maybe we can get stats out of it. I mean, we're way ahead of the curve, to be honest with you, but... Okay, there you go. Let's get some time dilation going here. Gambler's Brew. We may indeed take advantage of it. One of these days, I'm telling you, this guy's screwed. It might not be today. It's today. Alright, easy fight. It's very, like... It's calm. It's a calm run so far. But it's just not that... it's not that powerful. Vulnerability on turn 1 will help. No question about that. Let's get an attack right off the bat. Let me lose HP and I don't like any of these. I'm going to take Perfected Strike. Just because it's a kill. But I might not even play it on this turn. It costs 0. Why did I think that that cost? I was being way too precious about the potions we had. Give me Clothesline. I don't necessarily like it that much, but I'll take it. Okay, 75 gold for 11 HP, aka the most boring event in the game, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to take it. And you know what? Start hitting me with these alchemizes. If we upgrade an alchemize, sorry, armaments is what I meant to say. If we start upgrading these alchemizes, they go from 0 to 1, or 1 to 0, I should say. We'll definitely take some more apotheoses as well. On the other hand, if we play an armaments, it could hit multiple alchemizes, make me a very happy man. Start there. Pays for itself. 3 damage. Hit you with that. We need 7 block. It's extremely easy to get there. It's going to make you vulnerable for the next turn. Now, Apotheosis kind of renders everything else irrelevant. I think it's worth trying. Because these become free. Oh. You're in trouble, my friend. I mean, you're dead. But still. Probably dump the energy potion, take block just to be safe. I think we would like demon form, honestly. 3 of them is a little bit too much, but if we can make our apotheosis a little bit cheaper. Okay, I don't really like our deck construction, but I think it can get us there. So I'll tell you right off the bat, turn 1, I wish I'd kept that energy potion. I'm gonna pop this. I think on turn 1, we should pop a demon form. And just get our strength started. Now, we're a little scared at turn 2. That's fine. That's life. Oh, and look at this. Okay. Throw. Take this. Armaments. Now, free. 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 Play a power. Demon form. Absolutely. We can't draw anymore, unfortunately. I don't even think this will work. 13-13. So we're taking no damage. Absolutely. We've only done 3 damage to him, but our strength is getting absurd. Pop this. Battle Trance. Whoo! Apotheosis is a little bit too dangerous, right? Like, wouldn't we rather just smack him? Hear me out. Apotheosis. Alchemize. Draw. Alchemize. Don't really need to use a block potion. Take the plated armor for now. I'm thinking we'll follow that up with a little alchemize. Let's get ridiculous. Thunderclap will split you. And keep you vulnerable. Let's take some thorns, take some strength. Okay, I like it. We got a pretty dominant position here. We are going to need some block if we want to perfect this. So the thing is, like, if we want to perfect this, we're going to need some block. We are not going to get there. If that is going to be the case, then I'll just smack you very, very, very hard. I wish we perfected it, but so be it. At this point... Ah, you are a fool. That's the problem. Yeah, you might as well just ice him. I mean, we were gaining 4 strength per turn, so we were never at risk of death, but still. Juggernaut is kind of interesting, but it's not really the way we're rolling here. Similarly, like, I don't know. Fiend fires a lot of damage thanks to the ashes. I guess we'll go with that. You can no longer rest or double relics. I think I'll take the coffee dripper. It's very dangerous, but we've been upgrading a lot, so we don't have to worry about resting too much. Hopefully. I think that's the right choice. Only 2 elites. What a ripoff. Alright, these guys, not that bad if we can get... if we can get Sharon's ashes to do a bunch for us here, so... Alright, pop it. I'll pop it. And we'll just take 1 out, probably. Ah, it doesn't take them out. Because it's only attack damage. When they get hit by the ashes, it doesn't... Yeah, you get the idea. The more exhaustible cards we can play, the worse position they're going to be in. Is more or less what it comes down to. Oh my god, 23 damage. So, play that. Play that. Play that. Now we got enough block. We can't play Fiend Fire anymore. So we're just going to keep really smacking them. I think it's the right way to handle it for now. Would be nice to get Bronze Thorns. So you're... I'm trying to think if you would die. I don't think so. I'm going to continue to play it slow. Even though Fiend Fire is probably the right play. That's what we're looking for. And that almost finishes the job. All we need is 1 more exhaustible card. This is a very, very easy daily. I'm noticing now. You wouldn't know because of the fact that I'm playing like garbage, but it certainly feels like a very easy daily so far. Heavy Blade's interesting, but I'm going to say no. Even though, obviously, we do want strength. Tiny Chest could be okay. I don't know if I want to draw it yet. Like, I think it's kind of... Dead might not be the right word, but it's not really what I'm looking for. We can get away with this one. Just try it. Ah, I hit him with that instead. 6 damage. We still need to play block. I think we need more 1 energy attacks if possible. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. On this turn, you know, give me a demon form. Honestly, give me an alchemize. 23 damage is pretty strong for a single card. Now, just kick the crap out of him. Armaments. Demon form is fine, but we already have one. I think we're more apt to go for broke. Maybe not. Maybe we'll play it, yeah. I mean, they're not doing any damage to us, which is why I find myself surprisingly unperturbed. Or perhaps unsurprisingly unperturbed. Nah. So we're going to Gambler's Brew. We just want enough block to make sure we don't take any damage. May or may not happen. Right now we're taking 4 damage, which is not bad. We got it because of the exhaust damage, I think. Whew, that was scary. Alright, Pummel is a little bit more up my angle, I think. I really don't want to gain 3 curses. Not without being... Ooh, absolutely give me 3 ritual daggers. I don't want to gain 3 curses without having Blue Candle or like Duvu Doll, at least. At least. Okay, take the energy. I think you might want to take them all. I just haven't decided yet. 19 damage for each exhausted card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 19 is like 114, I think. Something like that. But if they are only going to do 12 damage for each exhausted card, it's really 15 damage for each exhausted card, which is 150. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that does more damage, it is worth playing. Like this does more damage. This does not. This does 1 less. We can do that. Oh, we can't draw anymore anyway. That was not a smart play. Alright, just use it like this. He's not going to die, but he's going to get real freaking close. I'm surprised the Angry Gremlins lived. They also got almost killed without actually getting buffed at all because it wasn't attack damage. So that was a really, really strong first turn. As you can see, that worked out pretty well. Stone Calendar, I think, is fine. Honestly, I mean, Shockwave seems okay, but let's go Disarm. I think this deck is... It can't lose, is almost the way I'm approaching it right now, which is probably not very helpful. But it's the way I feel. I just want to, like... So I can do 11 damage for each exhausted card, and then it'll be another 12 damage total due to the exhaust. But there's no way I'm killing you here, so I'm hoping to get some blocks if possible. 13 damage for each exhausted card. I mean, I think it is what you play. We are about to take 21 damage right to the face because we drew no blocks. In the whole scheme of things, it's not necessarily that bad. I just want to make sure we can at least block now. And if possible, we want to ride out at least the first few turns of this regen potion. Yeah, even like 1 turn would be fine. Ah, right. Then we killed him by exhausting a card. I will take an upgraded Body Slam. I think 3 of those at 0. If they're only used for time dilation purposes, so be it. You're kind of being jerks on turn 1. I'm just going to let you know. If you're endeavoring to not be jerks, you are failing at your job right now. 13 damage, 23. So 13, 13, 23 is not going to kill you. So we should play a block. I'm still going to hit you very hard, because we have more Ritual Daggers. What do we care? We avoided weakness. Let's Alchemize. We have an attack. Blood for blood. It's going to cost 0, so might as well. Alchemize. Alchemize. 39 damage. 26 damage. 39. You're dead. Then okay. We want to take none because we're trying to get back to full HP, but I'm somewhat unconcerned. And I think that's extremely fair. So we have 10 block. We really just want to smack you. And maybe play an Alchemize. My bad. We cannot be made frail. That's a classic mistake. A little Thunderclap. You know what? 23. We have you. Okay. Because I was thinking I could always use the steroid potion, but if we don't have to, we don't have to. We do tend to get a lot of vulnerability. Strength is also really useful, but I think Dropkick with Time Dilation is a pretty okay combo. Now, I want to follow that with the prerequisite, what do I know? Oh, okay, at least we got Blue Candle, but I was like, I'll take that 50% chance. And I regret it immensely. We have to start removing these as soon as possible. I think you're always going to Armaments Alchemize when you have the option. Ooh, you know, absolutely. Entropic Brew is so good, dude. Okay, let's shrug. Dropkick's totally fine here. Probably disarm to do 3 damage to all enemies. Play this, maybe you draw something at 0. No big deal, I should say. Shouldn't have stacked up all of our potions on the same guy, but that's life. Ooh. Armaments makes Apotheosis cost less, so we'll start there, I guess. Get that out there. You're not quite dead yet. That's incredible. We're still going to take damage. Life goes on. Yeah, I feel like I've Turn 1 is going to suck really bad. I think is what we should definitely say as a prerequisite for the way things are going right now. Turn 1 is going to be just awful. Usually. Liquid Bronze. Yeah, you know, we could have taken 1 drink out of that and that would have been nice, but take Flex for now. And hopefully we get a chance to remove these cards, because again, I can't stress enough, Turn 1 is just horrendous. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. We'll avoid the... We'll avoid the first Snecko Eye, which is actually pretty nice. 15 damage. Okay. I don't like the Fiend Fire just yet, you know? That's a really, really good body slam. Especially when you consider that it costs freaking 0. Probably start here. Take some strength, start here. It's tough, but let's do a little Gambler's Brew. We don't necessarily need 2 Ritual Daggers. Take another Alchemize. We're really looking for a block if possible. Whenever a card's exhausted, gain 3 block. It's not my idea of a great time, but even if we only get 5 off of this, I'll consider that relatively useful. Okay, so we'll Alchemize again. Got a block potion. We do not really need it. We don't need it at all, I should say. Yeah, I can't help but feel like some of those scores that were up there were real high. I think there's a good chance. Into your draw pile. No thanks. I think there's a good chance that we're not going to rank that well today. What gives you that idea? I mean, accidentally... Yeah, accidentally putting 3 of these in my hand was pretty bad. What we should do, though, is recognize that now if we have Rupture, we can actually gain 3 strength for 3 HP on every single turn. If we can get, like, or every single first turn, I should say. And then if we can get a Centennial Puzzle, I'll be, like, the world's happiest man. But, you know, you have to get Centennial Puzzle. I think we do it like this, and then pray to God. You don't have enough energy. Of course you don't have enough energy. What were you thinking? Oh, we gotta play a lot of exhaustibles if possible. It's a start. Definitely take that. Definitely take that. We can't play our other attacks. Life goes on. Unfortunately, we're still taking a little bit more heat than I'd like. This is 6 damage. Gotta love it. Honestly, Go ahead. Hit me for 14. I think it's clear. I've earned it. Heal for 10% of your max HP. Gotta love it. Looking for more alchemize. I'll tell you right off the bat. We got you there. And we'll just pummel you. Okay, one of our ritual daggers got slightly better. It's a shop. Okay, the dream is... You can't remove cards. You can't remove cards in this... You can't remove cards in this situation. That's the thing. Whenever you apply vulnerable, apply weak. I love it. Gain block and draw. I love it. Warcry. You know what? I love it. I love everything right now. I just don't like the fact that I am an idiot. Can't remove cards from my deck. I also cannot rest. Ah. This is dangerous, dude. What have I done? There was a time we had a good run and it's all fallen apart. Alright, turn 1, don't speak to me. Turn 1 is extremely bad news. You know what? There's some damage for you. I didn't even think about the fact that with blue candle it'll hurt him too. Finesse, gotta love it. Shrug, gotta love it. Apotheosis, sign me up. Now give me this battle trance. I see a little body slam action, nothing wrong with that. Let's give you a little, I'm thinking clothesline body slam. That was a lot of damage. Feeling a little bit more confident now. 16 damage. A little finesse. Alchemize. Now we can start with the real party. Keep you weak. 13 block. 12 damage on that. 15 damage on that. We're taking 0. That's what you like to see. Give me a quick finesse. Draw 2 cards. Place a card from your hand on top of the draw pile. We don't need to shrug it off this turn. Yes. I honestly think we play Ritual Dagger for damage. Even though it exhausts. I mean, maybe especially because it exhausts. Now we got Demon Form working for us, and things are going to be a little bit more problematic for the enemy. Unfortunately, we are definitely going to take damage. Again, Apotheosis is not necessarily worth playing. I think I'll just go for 3 extra strength per turn. Okay, Flex, Alchemize. Draw 3. Oh, that's pretty amazing. He's about to purge his debuff, so I don't even think we go for that. Definitely go for this. Use it again. Okay, Thunderclap him. He boomed me. I think it's a pretty good smack. I don't mind taking 16 damage there. You know it's basically going to come down to, you know, can we kill him before he does that, like, incredibly nasty turn? You know the one I'm talking about. 29 damage for each exhausted card. Hold up. 29 damage for each exhausted card. Plus another 3. So it'll be 12. Plus 116. It takes him so close. I really have to, but let's think. 29. I mean, this will do 31, which is also great. 3. The vulnerability doesn't matter. Neither does disarm. I think you do it, dude. The only thing you might do is headbutt the other Fiend Fire back. Just to give you a way out next turn as well. It makes this first turn a little bit worse, but he's so close to death. I think it's... Oh, Stone Calendar, dude. Thank you. Anyway, you're not just dead, you're dead to Ritual Dagger, which is perfect. Probably a limit break, although Offering is also very good. Very, very good indeed. A limit break, I mean, come on, right? Especially if it gets upgraded first. You can no longer smith at rest sites. A little dangerous. Straight up, whenever you lose HP, draw a card. One of the very few times in my life I've seen Runic Cube as a way out. And I was thinking, by the way, that the other options were actually okay, but I think that this is the best. 1, 2. We just have to be careful because, you know, we only gain HP via potions. I mean, we could just exhaust our whole hand here. $11 damage for each exhausted card. Would you die? Yeah, you would die. Yeah, I mean, I think it totally actually works. I was off by 1. You are not dead. We're not taking damage, but you're not dead. And we exhausted all of our curses. Okay, I mean, this is a little scary. Draw 1. Place a card from your hand on top of your... Okay, we probably don't want that. You're doing 22 damage, huh? Start there. $22 damage. It's not a little. She's gonna hit us for 0, which is extremely positive in my opinion. I'm hoping to draw into some more alchemizes, because I did just use like all of our potions. Okay. Okay, hey, there you go. So she's dead as soon as we play this. But hey, we got a potion out of it. That went fine. Blood potion, extremely useful. I think more headbutts the merrier. Yeah, we can take this path. Immediately travel to the boss? Absolutely not. Whispering voices. No. I'll receive 2 madness, please. That's just too many innate cards. I can't roll with that. I can't win with these cats, etc., etc. I don't dislike this. I would like some block. Well, ask and ye shall receive. Still 9 block. If I could just exhaust something, you guys would all be dead. Ah, we can kill you without taking any damage. Okay, that was a surprisingly good first turn. If we can continue to replicate that, I'm a very happy man. A little bit of an overkill on the pummel, but more shrugs. Shrug wins games. Shrug saves lives. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. Well, that's really funny because we already basically have that. But so Mind Bloom, I've been told, no longer gives you incredible points. So upgrading all of our 97 cards might be for the best. If we hit a shop, we might want 999 gold. But I think upgrading all cards right off the bat, yes, it kind of ruins Apotheosis. Armaments is still a block, so I don't dislike it. But totally live with that. This is all for time dilatory purposes. Is that how that works? Don't really need to use that. Probably will anyway. We can no longer draw, so don't pop that. Don't need to use Entropic Brew. You no longer heal at all. Okay. So this doesn't do anything. So I really... Wait a minute, then how do we heal after the end of combat? I don't know. Literally, we just added this. That's how. Okay, so we have to be much more careful with our HP. I've done this to myself so many times before, I'm like embarrassed, but... Okay, fair enough. Not as much damage as I would like. So be very careful about playing those curses unless you have to. I think we'll pop this. Madness. Entropic Brew. Don't need to pop that yet. Let's see what you get here. Anger, Twin Strike. I think a Body Slam is probably going to end up being the best for you. It's going to hit you with a Disarm. Free Strike. Are we really... maybe Body Slam wasn't the right call, because it pummels 15 damage. It's better. Hopefully it still costs 0 when it comes back. The weakness on that turn was very... Oh, let's continue with that weakness then, if you don't mind. Okay, Alchemize. We could have used the block potion, but he wasn't doing damage that turn, so it didn't feel like the right call. Draw 2, put something on top of your... Well, let's put a Defend up there. And then we're just going to draw it. Sure, 3 damage. Go ahead and take it. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. We might have to use a Smoke Bomb here. I would prefer not to have to, but... Well, we're taking no damage, which is really nice. I think you play a Demon form. You might as well shrug, I guess. So now we're starting to gain a little bit of strength, but he's going to start hitting real hard as well. This might be okay. Four cards. Probably put up some block. Or do we just want to leave? I want to take a look. You're doing 18 damage. You're an elite, though. I really don't want to leave a fight against an elite. So I think we've made a slightly enormous mistake. Slightly enormous. Okay, I don't know. What do we want out of this? We want blocks, but is a Shrug It Off good enough? It's not bad. It also gives you more draw. So then you get a War Cry, and you would put something on top of your deck like this right here. And then you would, I mean, Madness, Shrug. We're probably not going to kill him with the Fiend Fire as the thing. So we got some block. Hit you for 54. We have to be so cautious with our HP because we can, like, literally, I don't think there's any way to get it back. So we have to be more protective of it than I am being right now. Bottled Flame puts something in our hand. Dude, I love the idea of Fiend Fire being in our hand right off the bat. Probably blocks are becoming more important. We can't Smith. You know why we can't Smith? Because everything's already upgraded. Okay, that's not as negative as it appeared to be at first. That's fair. I was like, oh no, what did we do to make that happen? Like, this turn is totally good. Look at that. That's more along the lines of what we're looking for. We get to exhaust all those curses, do a decent amount of damage. We also had 6 energy, mostly because of Ancient T-Set. I'm curious to see if we can still pull a win out here. Which block do we have? Not quite enough. More than enough. Okay. Headbutt. I guess we'll be able to Shrug It Off is the best one to bring back. We still need more damage potential, which I really think if we want damage potential, that means we need draw. To me, that's what I'm looking at here. Whoa. I mean, this turn is going way better, and you can't tell me it's not because of this incredible amount of draw. I mean, we just had a Body Slam do 117 damage. It's feeling pretty solid. More block potions. I can take it. I think an Entrench might, well, 3 Entrenches might prove to be useful. Bronze Scales is something we specifically asked for. Now we can actually upgrade. Entrench to make it cheaper. Alright, so there's a purpose to those again. A little wary about the elite fight, but we'll see. Ignore that. Dude, look at this. Gain 20 block. Look at this first turn. That's absurd. We got rid of all the bad cards. Or should I say, all the bad cards? Pop a War Cry. I'm gonna have to say I don't really want to see a wound anymore. Now, I've got to look at this. 16. So we need to put up a little bit more block or kill you. What am I going to kill you with? It had to be that. It seems so unlikely that we would get to that point. So, I don't have to play block if I play block potion. There's got to be a way for me to have done 3 more damage. I think I miscalculated. Draw. Draw is so important. Alright, you. Annoying, but perhaps not that annoying. I mean, turn 1 looks real nice, in my mind. Half your life's gone. We get 3 burns. I thought it was 3 days. It's 3 burns. Okay. I think it was straight up discard Smoke Bomb. Fairy in a bottle, a little bit more useful. For our purposes. It's useless, unfortunately, that one is, but we drew. Entrench didn't become free. Life goes on. We got enough block. Okay. Here we go again. This is the turn where things are supposed to get a little bit more interesting, perhaps. Drop kick was already free, so I probably should have played that first, but Warcry. It's time dilation purposes right now. Don't need an apotheosis. This is basically garbage for us. Well, a little bit of a weaker turn. As long as we can block, that's all I care about. And that's going to be a bit of an issue here. So, I think we'll pop the Alchemizes. And then we'll hope to draw a single defend. Please! I just want to see defend. I mean, we're about to take a very, very nasty hit. There's nothing we can do about it. We got to draw one, though, so what am I complaining about? You're doing 0 damage. That's incredible. You couldn't have done that last turn? Well, Strawberry doesn't heal us, but brings back max HP. It's tough knowing that this is the highest amount of HP we could conceivably have for the rest of the game. Now, we're obviously not going to do 999 damage to you, but we don't have to. We only have to do 11 damage to you. So anything that helps us out for the future works for me. So, like, that's irrelevant. This is not as bad, but what would you do? I kind of like the idea of a shrug. Oh, we can't draw anymore, so never mind. I will just do 19 damage for every every single card that we've used here. Plus another 3 on top of it. So that's, you know, you're going to be at like 700 HP. Or 827. Roughly the same. Okay, let's do it all over again. I see my play. We'll draw this first. There's some good stuff. Thunderclap, Dropkick. Classic combination. Now you can throw in an Alchemize. You got 12 block. I really, really don't want to get rid of Fairy in a Jar. Like, the odds of it being worth something exist. And I don't want to get rid of Thorns because they're not useful against this guy. This is the worst enemy to have Thorns for. Okay, now we got a good use of that. Why not? 45 damage. If we get a really, really bad turn, we could run into trouble, but... that felt great. Just one turn of terrible draw could cause a lot of problems. This doesn't appear to be it. Or is it? Yeah, it appears we're going to take 26 damage. I'm a little scared. I'm really glad we kept Fairy in a Jar, though. No combat, please. Hey, Gambling Chip. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Gambling Chip. I think we're going to lose, and I think it's because I am a moron. And I've made some classic mistakes. Here's the thing. I think we want to roll with this hand. We definitely should have taken this, by the way. But in my opinion, we want to roll with this hand because we just dumped all the garbage out of it. Took no damage turn 1. He's doing 21 damage this turn. Got to be very careful. Alchemize is important, potentially. More blocks, please. Do see another block. Just gotta be careful about giving him too much strength too early. Sure, gain the artifact. You got 6 more cards to play. That's a lot. It's not a little. I like Warcry. We can't draw. What do we want to see next turn, then? Here's the thing. We play Clothesline. We don't need to block anymore. So I'm going to Headbutt, and I think I'm going to bring back... I mean, Battle Trance is fine, but I think I'm going to bring back Power Through. Our deck is thick enough. I don't expect to shuffle it very often, if at all. This is a great turn for us. I wish we could... We want to roll him over. Oh, this is what you play. Absolutely. We get one more card out of it. We'll play Finesse real quick just to do it. 14 for time dilation, I suppose. So he's going to be in heal territory now. We're probably not going to kill him. It's extremely unlikely. What we could do is play nothing, and I think that's what we're going to do, because if we play anything, it just gets him closer to rolling over. The only thing we might want to do is headbutt something useful back, but I think we're just as likely to draw it next turn. Alright. Another good turn for us. Honestly, you could get a combo going, but I kind of just like Fiend Fire. Like, for me, if I can spend one card and take off 40 of his HP, that's a dream come true. Compromising the Thorns. Shoot that 26. We are going to die here, but we're going to come back. What do we want next turn? I think power through just for raw block potential. I have to say, that one is on me, because the fairy potion does say heal. I didn't think about the... I should have just... that's a rage quit. I should have just gone with the fight the boss, get a rare relic. I don't know why I ever messed with it. I mean, upgrading 90 cards at once was nice, but it ain't worth it, dude. It's a charade. Anyway, thanks for watching. I am a moron. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.